Okay, so this one is supposed to work with controller, so let's do this. This one would be Expendibots. This is sort of a Lemmings kind of scenario, from what I understand. Which is a little more typical on the, this is a very large window. More typical on the, like, idea of sacrifices. Has stolen my cursor. Give me back my cursor. I need that to do things. There we go. Okay. Reset. All move as one unit. So grouping them all up like this is probably a good idea. Maybe what this blue board is for. Like, they all get the same inputs at the same time. This feels like if you were just learning Unity or something. Like, you would kind of make something like this, just putzing about. This whole, like, multiple characters controlled at the same time by the same things. We lost one unit. Camera control is pretty tricky. We have lost one unit. One, get in line. These boards are pretty much necessary for getting everyone lined up. And necessarily you have to lose a few bots. You literally don't have a choice there. More bots. I guess it doubles whatever your current count is. Okay, is all we get. Little tricky on the controls, specifically camera control. Feels kind of tricky. Like, wedge them out correctly. Okay, we could have saved that one. We could have saved him. Oh, we're up to 6 now. Make our final traversal for this level or maybe game, I don't know. You saved one bot. I can jump, remember that. I literally didn't jump the entire way. I have been punished for my hubris. Granted, they don't jump, like, very far. Oh, lost one. But we saved the others. They're piled up. Oh. Okay, but we only lost one doing that. It's fine. I think if we took that slower, we would have been fine. It's definitely like, it feels sort of like early Unity project kind of vibe. There we go. Got them all grouped together. Just like in terms of the fairly primitive elements on it, like textures, all being kind of basic. Not simple, but like basic wood textures. The music is a very simple loop. I've failed catastrophically. And like you can see the background is just primitive shapes. But for a game jam, you don't really have time. So it's like, do what works. And on the implementation front, it works. So it's like, is the concept interesting? Is the execution fun? Oh, we have to hit that button to drop them from our camera. Interesting solution to the idea. Maybe that. And the fact that, like, as you progress, like, your rewards as you go along are based on how well you've done so far. That's pretty smart. This is one of those where it's like clearly a prototype, but it feels like the idea, once expanded on, could be pretty interesting. Yeah, you always seem to lose 2 in that. Would have figured you could pull it off only losing 1, but guess not. It is just like, the controls aren't doing it any favors right now. Which kind of sucks. There was no way that was happening. Just going to carry on. Like, I feel like some of the difficulty is the camera is a little wonky. The platforms that you're trying to traverse are very small, like a little too much so, I think. Have to do this little Expendibot shuffle. Try and like wedge one in. Was one, but we only lost 1. I think we lost another. Yeah, we lost another. Ah! Okay, we didn't lose another. We lost 2 in the scouting party. We saved 1 bot. One bot. We're not going to do any better than that, I don't think. I really don't think we're going to do better than that. Oh, man. I don't know, decent idea. I feel like that was a really difficult level to start. I feel like I don't know how to close this game. You know, please give me a close game button. I feel like that could be an interesting game concept. I think you have to tone the difficulty and really fine-tune the controls. That level would be like late game for a concept like this. It is basically impossible to bring 6 to the end, it feels like. I mean, I'm sure it can be done. Guy who probably made it, person who definitely made it, probably was able to do that. But it's a hard game. There was only like that one set piece where like you had to sacrifice. I guess 2, but if you were really clever, you maybe could have gotten the one that held the button for the yellow glass. Maybe you could have gotten them through afterwards. I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but I feel like maybe mechanically it was possible. But yeah, that could be a nice little game, but I feel like it would take a lot of polish to be interesting enough and have the right difficulty curve. So it's like, if you want to pursue it, but it's going to be tough to get it right and to make it fun.